Hi everyone, hope you're all well. Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for the sign of Cancer for September 2021. This can resonate with your Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus sign, okay? So I've already put out general readings and love readings for all 12 zodiac signs for September, but I thought I would do some additional love readings for you guys. Just kind of felt cool to do them, so I thought I would do them as an extra thank you. So here we are. Okay, so I'm going to start shuffling with the Radiant Rider-Waite tarot deck. Later on we'll be using some other oracle cards and some love messages from your person. So obviously please just take or leave what resonates and use your own discernment. If the reading kind of pertains to you a little bit more than it does to your person, then just kind of flip the roles as you best see fit. Okay, so what's going on for Cancer for September 2021? Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus, please. Okay. Angels of Love and Light, what can we get for Cancer, please, for September 2021? Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus, okay. Ooh. Oh, we had the star, beautiful. Okay, so Aquarian energy here. Okay. I'm not gonna take those. But somebody wants to come in towards you. They want to charge in very passionately. This could be a wish fulfillment for someone. This could be like a dream come true, I'm getting. What else could we get? Potentially somebody may be wanting to come in, but they may come across very passionately, but you'll have to use your discernment potentially if they just kind of want something that's a bit short-lived. So kind of in a little bit quickly, out a little bit quickly, that type of thing. Yeah, potentially. Let's have a look. Okay, so 4 of Pentacles reverse. What can we get for Cancer, please? If you're not looking for anything serious, then you could be having somebody coming in potentially. That could be what that Knight of Wands was. So we have the Page of Swords in reverse, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, Ace of Swords. What else for Cancer? Okay, so we have the Hierophant, and lastly, ooh, that's too many. I can't take all of that. Just one more, please, for Cancer. Okay, so we have the 9 of Swords in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. Interesting. With the Empress. Wow, with the 2 of Cups. Oh my god, are you seeing these cards? Look at this. Knight of Cups, the Empress, the 2 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the World. Oh my days. Wow, okay. We will definitely get into that. Okay, so the signs that we have here on the table, you could be dealing with a Taurus with the Hierophant, Aquarius with the Star. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse and the 5 of Pentacles. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here with the Page of Swords in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, and the 9 of Swords in reverse, or an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the 7 of Wands. Taurus or Libra here with the Empress energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the Knight of Cups, 2 of Cups, Ace of Cups, and then one of the fixed signs here, potentially here with the World. So Leo, Aquarius, Taurus or Scorpio. So obviously you could have any of these in your chart, or your person has them in their chart. So first of all, what I want to do is talk about this kind of ward of cards right now. Either you or your person are very serious about the next portion of their life. Like they want, or you want, romance, new love, a solid commitment, maybe even a very spiritual connection. You and this person could have something that's relatively divinely guided, I'm getting here, with the star here, with the Hierophant, and also with the Empress, with these cards here. Like, I'm getting the sense that you want something very traditional, long-term commitment, something of stability, and you know, it's coming in for you, and what you don't see, it's coming in. Like, this is beautiful. There's definitely someone that has a lot of feelings for you, and they can see that you and them would have something very fruitful together here, something very abundant, something very beautiful, a very mutual connection with lots of respect, lots of trust, appreciation and gratitude for one another, just something so beautiful. And potentially this person, what you don't see is they want to come forward and express this particular love that they have for you, open up their feelings, and potentially kind of ask you out on the date. They may feel very protective towards you, especially if there have been other people in the mix who may have been not so keen on the connection between the two of you moving on forward together. So therefore this person may feel that they want to make a move towards you, but they have to kind of keep it on the down low. Not necessarily the down low as in they just have to do it kind of, you know, calmly and quietly, I'm getting. Like, they're not going to be open and brash and, you know, do it in front of lots of different people, kind of express their love in that sense. Like, they want to come forward towards you. Their intentions are to let you know that they feel a lot for you, okay? But this person, they're definitely going to be coming back around. If you got to a point where if you rejected this person, they're just going to keep coming around again. They're just going to keep coming back to you because they see your worth. They see what you bring to the table. They see exactly what type of connection that they could have with you. And their pure intentions is to build on your connection and to have true intimacy between you. And I'm getting the sense that if this is like an old relationship or an old friendship, then they definitely want to kind of rekindle that and grow into something very beautiful. And they want you to know that they're going to come along, sweep you off your feet, and potentially they've just been, you know, pining after you, potentially. That's the word that wanted to come through. And they want you guys to be successful, and they want to take the mask off and move on forward. They're definitely going to seduce you. Potentially they really want to impress you, I'm getting. So they're going to try and pull out all the stops to make sure that you they see, their eyes are on the prize basically, and they see you, and they want to have something with you. With that kind of Knight of Wands energy, I feel like we saw, like, potentially there may be someone else that could be coming in that wants to express their kind of love towards you as well, or they want to come in for a quick time, and potentially you may have to make a decision, make a choice, I'm getting. But there's someone who wants to come forward and bring a very solid offer, and then someone else who may be just feeling very passionately about you and haven't been able to kind of get you off their mind. So potentially that could be of something. This person, if this person who wants to come forward and kind of bring it all to you, they may have been in a very unsettled situation previously with the Four of Wands, and they may feel very insecure about what they've been through previously, but potentially they may have been in a very tough situation and they've gone through a lot, and they're trying to move on forward out of it. Yeah, look at this. They've not been very emotionally fulfilled in another situation, if this is something that resonates, and they're trying to slowly move on forward out of that, and they want to be very truthful with you and tell you what's going on, that they have these particular feelings. But potentially this is the cycle. This is how they want things to close out. This is something that I'm getting the sense it most likely will happen, or this is the potential for things to happen. But what I see here in these particular cards of what potentially may be going on as of right now, like in front of you, is this person in front of other people may be having to really stand up for your connection if they're dealing with a third party situation, that they're wanting to protect the connection. and there may have been a lot of other people maybe trying to stir around gossip about you or your connection, and I'm just getting the sense this person is not going to stand up for that. They've got your back here. There may have been a lot of people where potentially they're trying to have cause aggro to do with your connection, and they may be feeling relatively bitter. If they potentially are dealing with a karmic situation or a karmic partner or what have you, that person may be feeling relatively bitter about the idea that they're actually standing up for you. And even if there isn't very much communication between you and this person, they kind of want you to know that they do actually have your back here with the Seven of Wands. Like, you know, they are fighting for your relationship, and potentially they're kind of being under threat right now by potential third parties. And the reason I say that is because we have the Page of Swords here in reverse, and you know, usually with a Court card being in reverse, this could be a karmic partner, karmic relationship of sorts, or a situation. But there's definitely been some sort of gossip that may have been spread around, or some sort of mind games at play. And potentially this person has no mind for it whatsoever. They are totally letting go here with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Like, they're letting go of potential these other people who may be just trying to stir up trouble, and they're leaving them out in the cold. And they're leaving them out in the cold for good reason, because they're kind of stirring up trouble and not saying very nice things potentially. This other person, if they're dealing with a third party, they may have been in a traditional commitment with them of sorts at some point. And we kind of got that with the Four of Wands being in reverse, and then with the Hierophant upright. But potentially they may have felt like they were stuck in something, and they're trying to sever ties potentially in a legal contract, I'm getting, and they will be successful in that. But they may feel like they're at a financial loss right now, and therefore they're trying to see the brighter side of their life, and to know that they've kind of got in the back of their mind that they're kind of fantasizing and idealizing about coming forward towards you, and that's what's kind of keeping them going, knowing that they could have this potential success, this commitment, etc. with you. But they may have been in a place where they've had a lot of sleepless nights, unsure about what it is that they're doing with themselves, how to move on forward, and they're trying to just get out of that. Okay, so they've just potentially, they may have been finding themselves in a sticky situation with someone else, and there may have been just a lot of gossip, and potentially there may be some sort of lie that's going to be exposed to do with a connection of sorts, or to do with a particular commitment I'm getting. And so therefore someone's trying to turn their back on a toxic relationship, because they absolutely want to come forward towards you and to make a particular commitment. But potentially things may not be moving forward as of right now with you, but they are trying to let go of something else. So if they were in another commitment with someone else, a legal contract of sorts, they're realizing that money can't kind of buy happiness. So if they were in another commitment truly for financial reasons, they may not necessarily were in that relationship for the best of intentions, I'm getting. So potentially if they got married to this other person, it may have just been due to financial security or what have you, but something that's been very financially sound up until one point, but then realizing that the emotion may not necessarily have been there, because we have no emotion here on the table. So if there is someone else, or there has been another situation, there's been no love there. There's just been a lot of stress, anxiety, etc. This person may be going through a breakup of sorts with this particular person, but they've definitely gone through the ringer when it comes to a particular connection. And I'm getting the sense that they see something very abundant with you, and they do want to move on forward with that. I've just heard a motorbike go by. So they have the intentions, the belief that you and them could have something together, very traditional, something really beautiful here, as we kind of see that. But potentially there is something else that may have been in the way. They may have other people trying to bring up like emotional baggage in their life. So there may be other people around them saying, oh, well, you can't go be with this other person because you haven't dealt with X, Y, and Z. They're not going to want you, blah, blah, blah. And this may be very difficult, that they're realizing they're having to let go of a situation. You know, we have the 9 of Swords here, Ace of Swords, and then another Ace. So this kind of adds up to the 10 of Swords, like a completion of a particular cycle with a new start. They want to go forward in their truth, but they're ending something that has been very difficult. And they may have felt trapped in it for a very long time, but they want to escape a particular relationship. They want to escape a situation. They're trying to recover potentially from a nasty breakup that they've been in, okay? They may have felt very lonely in this other relationship, and they may come forward to tell you that they're going through this particular separation and they've had financial issues, and that if they were dealing with a karmic partner, they didn't feel very loved and they didn't feel very wanted by the other person. And I'm getting this sense that's why everything is kind of potentially maybe falling to pieces, because we got that kind of sense with no emotion here. This potential karmic person or relationship or situation, what have you, they may want to try to heal things, try to balance things out with you and your person, and have a new beginning. They maybe feel, oh, they've missed out on an opportunity to have something brand new, to move on forward, to prevent you and them kind of moving forward. So they were like, oh, can we heal things? Can we change it around? I will show you love. I will show you, you know, commitment, and we can make things right, etc. But I'm just getting this overall sense that this person deep down is telling porcupines that they don't, this is not something that they genuinely want, and they want to keep their stability, because financially they maybe feel like they're missing out. So they could have been dealing with someone who was a little bit of a gold digger. I'm getting that's what's wanting to come through. Somebody who's very high maintenance, someone who's just kind of in it for the cash, I'm getting, which doesn't sound too promising. But this person's trying to get independent. They're trying to break free and become independent, and they want to come forward and sweep you off your feet, basically, because they realise with you sitting here in Empress energy and having mutual respect and love and everything else, that they want to come forward towards you, and they don't want to be like, they want to show you that they can get themselves out of a codependent relationship, if that is something that potentially resonates, okay? Wow, so lots of messages there. I was not expecting that portion of the reading to go on for so long, but when the messages come through, I have to let you guys know. So thank you for bearing with me. So we've got the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards. Yeah, look at that, broke up the deck. We have not enough and stabbed in the back. So potentially your person may have felt like they weren't enough for a very long time. They've gone through a heartbreak. They've been stabbed in the back by a particular person they've been dealing with. And yeah, things coming to light, finding out, they're wanting to adapt, to change, and get over this lack of confidence in themselves, to be able to move on forward towards you. This person that they were dealing with could have been very cold, manipulative, and kind of, I'm getting the word gaslight, so potentially they could have tried to gaslight your person into feeling like they weren't good enough for something else, or you can't move on to this other person or other situation that you have this, you know, feelings for, you're trapped and stuck with me, you know, we're in it financially for legal reasons, so therefore you can't move on, regardless of how you feel, etc. So there could have been some sort of nastiness there I'm picking up on. But somebody definitely wants to try to put the brakes on from you and them moving forward together. Okay, so what have we got here? Have we got for Cancer, please, for September? Look at this, wow. Girl with a snake and the snake, what? Are you kidding? They both came out together. This is what your person's probably been dealing with, or what you've been dealing with, however it resonates. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. So the person may feel like you're a snake, because you're the other woman and they're standing up for you, and this person is having, there's competition, you have an enemy, and you may not even know or realize that you have an enemy, even if you've never contacted or spoke to this person. This person is a not very nice person, and there may have been some sort of narcissist paradigm, empath, being charmed or used, enable and boundaries, like enabled boundaries I'm getting. So they're definitely dealing with someone who may have been very difficult, this may have been a very debilitating karmic cycle that your person may have gone through, and therefore they're realizing who this person is and what's going on. And look at this, like, okay, look, these kind of came out sideways, so there's a block. The relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date. Engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion and union. Now the way I see this is this person wants to tell you that this other situation is dead and gone, it's over, like, and they want to come forward towards you with the I like you, as we know, with the engagement ring, and potentially they may want to propose, but there's a block in that moving on from you. And I'm getting the sense that this person may have been trying to talk them out of coming forward and try to make sure that you and them don't have a second chance, that you and them don't move forward and transform your life, because they're realizing that this is what it potentially could move on to. And we kind of know that with all this beautiful energy here of what we don't see. Whew. Gosh, look at this, stabbed in the back, came out again. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking, attack. Yeah, this person absolutely has probably betrayed your person in one way or another, and they're going to separate from them. Yeah, because they want to come forward towards you, but potentially this person may try to manipulate their situation with your person by giving them kisses, etc., and then stabbing them in the back. And that's potentially what they may have done, but it's not been love. We know that there wasn't love there. Yeah, okay, wow. But they definitely want to come forward towards you. Goodness. So let's see what this romance angels here has for Cancer. These readings were only intending to be like 15 minutes long, but it's never the case. When you kind of get into a reading and the messages come out, you kind of just got to go with the flow. So that's why the messages are, the reading's a bit longer. What can we get for Cancer, please, for September? Woo. Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, and it came out reversed. Sorry, my throat just closed up then. So somebody wants to make sure you and them, this person, this karmic person or situation, wants to make sure that you and them don't have another chance, you know, but they want you to know that this person's like, that's not going to happen. We are going to have our chance. We are going to have our time. I'm not giving you the second chance, okay? Because they feel this passion for you. What else can you tell us? Look at this, attraction and then calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So yes, you could be dealing with like a divine counterpart, a high level soulmate, spiritual connection, as we kind of got that earlier with these types of cards that were coming out. There is the attraction between you. And look at this, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So potentially, you know, with it being the spiritual path, we kind of got that here with the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the World, you know, with the Star card. There's definitely something that's a lot deeper in your connection moving on forward, okay? So, but this person will definitely come forward eventually and make the effort, but they've got a lot happening in their life. Potentially as of right now, or whenever you kind of come across this reading. So what do they want to say to you, or you want to say to them? We have the Soulmates in Separation, unspoken love messages. They have a lot that they want to say to you. we get for Cancer? Oh, straight out. I must admit that I'm longing for your touch and warm embrace. Well, we kind of know that here with this, these cards that were coming out earlier. This person absolutely wants to kind of, you know, be near you. I'm getting, they want to be near you. Look at this. You are perfect in my eyes. Don't ever change. At the bottom of the deck. They just feel like you were never perfect together. I was dishonest with you and myself. I lived one big lie. I wish I could have been emotionally available and let you in. So potentially there could have been dishonesty if they were in another connection, another situation, and they didn't necessarily tell you exactly everything that was going on in relation to your connection. And they may not necessarily been emotionally available to you like this because they were dealing with something else. And the reason is because they were dealing with someone who was incredibly difficult, and we kind of know that. And they just hoping that you and them could have a second chance eventually. Bottom of the deck we have I'm still healing. So yeah, they are healing from another situation. They want to be emotionally available to you, because they have all this beautiful energy of what we don't see. But potentially this dishonesty may have not been anything too major. It could have literally just been like a white lie, potentially to protect you, I'm getting. Because we got this person's very protective over you, standing their ground. So they may have not told you the full truth of their situation. They could have potentially felt a little bit embarrassed, I'm getting, about their situation. So therefore they may have kept it kind of quiet. But that's what I'm getting mainly, rather than anything too disrespectful, I'm getting. So hurting you hurt me even more. So that potentially is something that they recognize. I'm lost in this world, without you it gets lonely. So this person just feel very lost, or they have done, without you. But they're trying to work on themselves. And they're trying to heal to eventually get out of what they need to be able to come forward and bring you this beautiful freshness. But they have been relatively dissatisfied with another situation that they're slowly but surely coming out of, because they want to come forward towards you with loyalty and something that's reliable, you know, and to kind of you and them eventually get to the point where you haven't got any drama and you can just get to know each other again if you have been in separation, etc. So anyway guys, I hope that you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please like, share and subscribe, leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it, and we'll hopefully see you guys again soon. So please take care. Bye for now.